أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jumma Mubarak to all of you and your loved ones. It is an honor and a privilege once again to host a very special guest this afternoon, Brother Azim Jamal, a speaker, coach and author. Brother Azim is the founder of Corporate Sufi Worldwide Inc., a company that is dedicated to inspiring leaders at all levels. Brother Azim is also an author of several highly acclaimed books, including The Corporate Sufi and Business, Balance and Beyond. He has twice been on the Amazon best-selling authors list, and on one occasion in 2005, he even topped Harry Potter. You know about the fame of Harry Potter. If you mention corporate and Sufi, this was my thinking at first. It almost seems like a dichotomy. Sufi, corporate. It seems there's a great divide. However, let me just explain to you where Brother Azim is coming from, and this is his view. He was, of course, a highly successful accountant, but despite this success, you know, we measure success in different ways, all of us. But nevertheless, I mean, if you have a career, if you have a reasonable amount of wealth, you're living a good lifestyle, success. Now, this was Brother Azim's position, like some of us. And despite all this, he found something missing or lacking. And in his own words, if I may quote him, this all came to a head when he was doing some volunteer work with refugees. And I think this is where he found the answer. And this is, I think, what's behind the corporate Sufi. And what he found is that these refugees who had lost virtually everything, you can see what's happening in Europe at the moment, people from Syria and all over the world, they had lost everything, yet they had a deeply moving inner strength that shone through. And this, of course, set him on a new path. And this is where he talks about, and this is key, I think, from Brother Azim, business, balance, and beyond. Without wasting much of your time, Brother Azim, please, will you address the congregation?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In my travels across the world, I've been blessed to travel many countries, spoken to more than 1 million people live in many countries, at all leaders at all levels. I've discovered a startling fact. I've discovered that every human being I've met in the world so far has primarily 3 challenges. Challenge number 1 is, no matter where you are in your journey, whether in business, whether an employee, whether a school student, a housewife, doesn't matter. We are always trying to get better in what I call business. So when I say business, I don't mean just running a retail store or a manufacturing plant or a wholesaler. I mean, we are all in business. If you are an employee, you are in a business to get better in your employment, so you get ahead in your journey. If you are a teacher, it's your business of inspiring children to become educated. So we are all in some kind of business in our world. So every business person, whether you're Richard Branson or Tim Cook of Apple, you never stop getting better. There is no businessman in the world will tell me I'm done. It's always a work in progress. So until you die, you'll always try to get better. So that's one aspect that everybody goes through. The second aspect which everybody struggles in is how to balance my life. We have 6 areas in our life. We have work, we have finances, we have lifelong learning, we have health, we have family, and we have spirituality. All 6 areas are important to us. Our work is important, our finances are important, our lifelong learning is important, our health is important, our family is important, and our spirituality is important. So how do I juggle these 6 areas of my life and find that harmony? Is a struggle every person I've met goes through. And the third area, which every person I've met you struggles with, is a deep, 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 deep desire to find meaning, to find purpose, to find fulfillment, to find lasting happiness in what I do. So, you are struggling with your business, whatever your business be, whether you're a student in school, or you're a teacher, or you're a business person. You struggle in your balance, in your 6 areas of your life, your health, your family, your spirituality, your work, your finance, your lifelong learning. And you're struggling to find that deep, deep desire to find purpose, passion, fulfillment, and happiness. So corporate Sufi is an approach where you synergize business, balance, and beyond in such a way that your success in business helps your balance and beyond. That your success in balance helps your beyond and business. And your success in beyond helps your balance and business. So 24 hours of your day, the way you walk, talk, sleep, breathe, live and die is aligned. Everything is harmonious in synergy. So it's not like when I'm doing business, my balance is messed up, my beyond is messed up. When I'm doing my balance, my business is messed up, my beyond is messed up. But if I'm doing my beyond, my business is messed up, my balance is messed up. No, one helps the other. And how it helps the other, imagine you're going back to Allah. Allah says, welcome back. You finished your journey, welcome back. And Allah says to you, I gave you eyes. They are so small. But they could see the stars, which were trillions of miles away. So you were small physically, but I gave you enormous power. I gave you a brain which is powerful than any computer in the world. I gave you a life. Tell me about your life. And you're supposed to say 1 or 2, 3 sentences to Allah to define your life after you're dying. And whatever you're saying at that point makes you feel, wow, what a life I had. My question to you is, my brothers and sisters, what will you say? What will you say to Allah at that point? Will it make you feel, wow, I had a phenomenal life. I used my brain that Allah had given me. I used my eyes that were small, but I could see trillions of stars, trillions of miles away. I used my power. What will you say? I invite you to go home today and write it down. Write it down and say, if I could say this, wow, my life would be phenomenal. And then I invite you, every day of your life, everything you do, align your life to that statement. If you do your business, align your life with a statement that you would like to say at that time. If you do your balance, align your balance to that statement that you will say at the end of the day. And also your beyond. Once you have clarity of that, you define your mission, you define your life, you define your purpose. You actually define your beyond. And then take that beyond to your business and to your balance. The other thing I discovered in my journey across the world, that if you ask anybody, what do you want out of life? What do you want? What will you hear? You will hear people say, I want wealth, I want money. You will see people say, I want good health. You will see people say, I want family unity. You will see people say, I want peace of mind. But if you boil it down to the root is everybody is looking for lasting happiness. They want money and wealth because they think money and wealth will make me happy. They want health because they think health will make me happy. They want family unity because they think family unity will make me happy. They want peace of mind because they think peace of mind will make me happy. So that's what we are looking for all our life. And I'm saying to you, the day you realize that Islam is a way of life, everything you do connects to your spirituality. If you're a good father or a good mother, inspiring your kids and children to get roots and wings, roots is the ethics and principles by which they will make decisions in life, and wings is the self-esteem by which they believe in themselves, your parenthood becomes an act of spirituality. If you do your business with ethics, principles, values, make lots of money, but you empower people, energize people, employ people, and with the success you have, you use your success to make a world a better place, your business is an act of spirituality. If you're a student studying, and you study hard, so you become educated, and you use your knowledge and your experience and your wisdom to make a world a better place, your studying becomes an act of spirituality. So spirituality is not divorced from materiality. It's very much intertwined. This is what I mean by corporate Sufi. You have a corporate, your world, your business, your life, and Sufi I use as a metaphor to apply your spirituality. And when you marry the two, there is harmony, there is synergy. So when you go home today, write down your statement. The end of all end games. Not your short term, not your mid term, but your end goal, the day you die. And then you set your short term goals, 3 months, 90 days, 30 days, 1 year, 3 years. But make sure all of these goals are aligned to your big goal. And then every day of your life, observe how you live your life. Not just see, but observe deeper. And ask yourself, are my actions and my behaviors and my attitudes and my outlook aligned to this? If they're not aligned to this, I will always be frustrated. I will always be frustrated because something is missing in my life. It's not integrated. There is no congruence. There is no deep authenticity. There is no deep meaning, purpose, passion, fulfillment. Because I haven't been able to connect all this. And when you connect all this, you become a peaceful person. You become a happier person. You become a person who becomes a person of influence just by your presence, just by your existence. Because you exude energy, you exude positivity, you exude some kind of aura that attracts people to come to you. Not in an egotistical sense, but in a spiritual sense, because they draw something from you. Then 24 hours of your day is your prayer. It's not just when you come to Masjid. It's not when you say 5 times prayer. You're praying 24 hours. That's powerful. That's powerful. So in conclusion, yesterday is gone. Tomorrow, who knows? They say yesterday is history. They say tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Today well lived makes yesterday a good dream, and tomorrow full of hope and confidence. So live today. Today is the only day. Imagine that Allah told you, today is the only day that counts. Forget your last 60 years, 40 years, 100 years, 10 years. It's all gone. Doesn't matter. Allah says the only day that will count in how I judge you is today. So whatever you do today is going to be the barometer, measurement criteria of how your life is going to be judged. Whether it's your health, whether it's your family, whether it's your spirituality, whether it's your work, whether it's your finances, whether it's your lifelong learning. It doesn't matter. But today is the only day that will count. How will you live a day? It will be powerful. Powerful, because you know this is the only day that counts. And if you cannot live one day, just one day like that, how are you going to live all your life like that? So let's try today and live our day. This is the only day that counts. And by the way, that's the only day that counts. Because yesterday you can't change. And tomorrow none of us know. The Sufis say you can plan for 100 years, but you don't know what's going to happen the next second. This is all we have. So let's strive, with the grace of Allah, with a beautiful day today, to work on our business, balance and beyond, and create that synergy that 24 hours of our day becomes a blessing, an act of spirituality, a gift that we've been given, and we create, inshallah, a better world. Thank you. Bismillah.
تبسم تبسم وخل الهموم وخل الغموم وخل الضجر